भी है और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा। वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा। वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा। वेद का प्रचार है, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा, और कल भी रहेगा।
गयाना में 40% करीब भारत
Oldest Indian diaspora. Guyana has one of the oldest Indian diaspora who migrated more than 185 years ago, and I think those visuals were very intense, where you had those disciples or perhaps the students of the Arya Samaj Monument at the Mahatma Gandhi Memorial chanting mantras in Sanskrit.
Sakal, why don't we just go to
the guests.
Dr. Kashyap
Yes.
to speak over those visuals once again. Dr. Kashyap, if you are with us, what we saw just now is a good example of what is called a living bridge. The diaspora acting as a living bridge between two civilizations, two continents, two countries, two peoples. The first Indian indentured labor landed in Guyana 180 years ago, and they've assimilated them, integrated themselves well into Guyanese society. Give us a historical perspective of Indo-Guyanese as a people or a community.
Interestingly, when they went as Girmitias, the first ship which took them to Guyana was full of apprehensions about what it would be like, and these Jahaji Bhais, the brethren that they built during this transport, and carrying little memoirs from their stay in India, like small seedlings, and this was called the Jahaji bundle. So when they reached there, they had left India in 1830s, 38 and later, and then thereafter, when they had a time-bound agreement to come back after 5 years or some specified stipulated period. But many of them continued to stay there because they found it more comfortable. They thought the life there was better. And when they started staying there, it wasn't a very easy journey for them. They were indentured laborers. In quality of life, they were slightly better off than the slaves. But it was a difficult, tough journey for them. But having chosen to stay there, then for them, India was what they had left. So for them, that image of India is intact. So they still speak Bhojpuri. They still practice the marriage rituals and other ceremonies and festivals. The chutney music that you were talking at the opening. So that's a very interesting kind of music. They still have these dhols and bhajan and kirtans which go on. So very, very interestingly, then because of this, the cultural connect, the huge presence of Indian diaspora, they have become natural ally. And this diaspora has become politically also very powerful. So they have launched a political party, and we know how the Indo-Guyanese and the Indo-Africans have been constantly vying to attain that political power. And in that, the present president is of Indian origin, so so he is there.
So there's a lot of India in Guyana, if we put it simply put.